Living life till I die in the nighttime. I've been quite high trying to find my mind. Feeling low like my eyesight. For the right price you could get high. Step a line shit. She was pretty cool for the time. She was like my whole life. Something on my mind. It really wasn't her though. Now I'm screaming fuck about her. How funny how the times are fucking turned though. You done did me dirty. Sipping on this 40. Fly away the birdie. No longer my shorty. You just gotta leave him. I just gotta breathe in. Kept you different.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Perfect. Okay, cool. We're working here. Awesome. Yeah, looks good. Sounds good. Oh, boys, good to be back. What a fucking bitch. How you guys doing? Happy 420. Hey, Mohammed. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Hey, dude. Good to see you guys. Let's do some analysis here pretty soon. Happy 420. Anyone partaking in 420 festivities? I don't imagine a lot of you guys smoke. Maybe. Trading Nicholas was down 2R yesterday, but I killed it today with 6R. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's how it works, dude. You gotta trade with high R winners, dude. You know where I live? Yeah, dude. It's pretty obvious where I live. I live in Point Grey. The rich area of Vancouver. Not the richest. Fucking... The Cole Harbor is the rich one. RFX. What channel is it? So many channels talk shit about me, dude. But they don't know shit, so... Honestly, this is the realest fucking... I may be a dick, and a blunt dick, but it's the realest fucking channel on YouTube here. Boom. What's up? That's me. Real boy here. I'm a real boy. Okay, let's put the fucking stream beats on here. Yeah, I kind of like this. Oh, something talks? Yeah, Trader Talks. Yeah, Trader Talks is a dumbass. He's like a 20-year-old. He doesn't even attempt to trade. So... Right. Yeah. Get it. Lo-fi hip. Right, cool. Oh, it's short weathers, babies. It's hot out. Let me take some shit out of my pocket. I was just out at the beach. And I had to run home here. Bum. We're feeling good. I had a little bit of fever the past couple days there, so I just kind of slept it off. We're doing well now. Was just trading off my phone, wasn't sending signals or anything. I'm sitting at about 4R. I've had one loser. One loser, 2 winners, I believe. We took a trade this morning. I was late to the party, but the trade was essentially this. Right? This is why it was only a 1-hour trade. I should have gotten in, or sorry, stop here. Right? After we saw this little wiki poo here, let's look at the 1 minute. Dun, 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 dun. I should move to BP. Where's BP? Right, this was essentially the trade. Shoot for a 3R. But I was late to the party. I was in and out of sleep, so I got in a little bit late, and it really wrecked my R. So that's why I was it was about a 1-hour trade there. Didn't send a signal for it, was fucking sleeping on the couch. And then we had an Asia long right here as well. And then I think I had a loser at the start of the week somewhere. Here on the New York Open here. I had a loser. It didn't go far enough and then went down. Tried to get along there. Right. But we had an Asia long here after we saw these lows being formed. Right on this one. Right, sweeping this low here. And then we got 3R there. Those were the trades. This was an idea that I had missed because it was too fast. Those were basically the trades so far this week. That's a quick sum up. Somebody had commented on a video saying that I was only shooting for 1R for my trades, which I don't understand because I specifically advocate not shooting for 1R trades, but okay. Hey, sexy redhead. Hey, buddy. Okay. Forex isn't real, it's bullshit. Haha. What are you talking about? Forex isn't real, dude. You got some problems. You got some problems if you think that everyone is scamming you. Let's look at this chart. Trading attracts some crazy people. Yeah, totally, dude. Trading attracts fucking degenerate gamblers. And then it's up to those degenerate gamblers if they want to change their life, right? I guarantee 95% of you are fucking degenerate gamblers, right? And the 5% who aren't were degenerate gamblers. I was. That's why I started. I needed some dopamine fix. Let's look at this chart, hey. GA, hey. Let's tone this down a little bit. That's why you stick around. You're a dick also. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, we're straight to the point with our dickness here, hey? You give me Seth Rogen vibes. I get that a lot. I get Seth Rogen, I get Ed Sheeran, and I get Kevin DeBruce. Lo-fi hip-hop, yeah. Okay. Okay. Not sure what you're drawing this box for here. Maybe for this range. You're drawing that box to that range. This is liquidity right here. First tap. This would be your first target right here. Yeah, second target, this zone. I wouldn't shoot this far down for that trade. I would shoot for the edge, personally. This is way too zoomed out for me to be able to see anything. But we do see the sweep there. I mean... I'd wait for this one to get liquidated here. This level. To get liquidated before looking for shorts. Okay, that's my opinion. OTR. Hey buddy, good to see you. Talking options talks crap. Yeah. On every trader. Yeah. Safe Moon is a hilarious name. You degenerate here, but no one. But one day I'll be like, yeah, dude. Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of chatting here. So guys, quick right off the bat. First of all, hit the like button. We're gonna analyze this in a second here, but right off the bat, I think I'm gonna be changing the time of the streams again. Also, what we're doing here is I am giving 97% off the signals for a month. So if you use the code, what the fuck is it? I'll type it out here. I think it's 97 off SIG, right? You can get a month for 97% off. That's just so you can try out the signals again, because we are doing well once again. So you can try them out. I want to do that promotion. It's essentially free for you guys for a month. And the other thing here is, if you guys are in the Discord, I just want you to look, and I'm going to be changing this is the important one. I'm going to be changing the stream time maybe, and I just want you guys to either vote on YouTube or in the Discord here, what you guys like. So London close time, mid New York open, so a couple hours later, this time, or right before London. So it looks like we're kind of getting a lot of votes for New York-ish time, so after people in London are kind of getting home. So I really want to, that would be a good time for me as well, because it's kind of in the morning. I can have my coffee or whatever and then get going here. But we won't be trading live that way. London close, we might get a live trade. Asia, we might get a live trade. Pre-London, we might get a live trade. This would be no live trades for sure. This one I probably won't do pre-London, just because I'll be most tired right around then. But this one would probably be pretty good. So just take a vote in there in the Discord. If you guys are watching, you can join in the Discord, link in the description. Okay, let's just take a peek at, so here's the code there. It's hunterfx.co. You can use that on for the signals if you guys want to join. What time is that for you? For which one? Yeah, I'm not gonna do New York open. So this is what I'm saying is, guys, my trading is getting really good. The code is right here, 97 off SIG. That's 97% off the signals for a month. My trading is getting really good. Mind you, nothing is ever consistent, right? Because it's not every single week you're gonna make money, but my trading is getting really good and I really need to focus. So I don't want to be trading live for you guys all the time and explaining everything, right? There's certain times of the day where I really need to focus. So I'm really putting priority on my own trading over teaching now, because it's getting to a point where I'm very, very confident. But I do still want to teach you guys. So that's why I'm kind of changing around the stream time. So New York Open will never be an option, because that is my best time. This is where I make most of my money. Asia is the worst. Asia and London, actually. London, pre-London doesn't do much, but London Open, like 8 to 9 o'clock is good for London. 8 to 9 o'clock right here is pretty good for London. But pre-London, like the hour before London, is usually pretty dead. Asia is usually pretty dead. But sometimes there's trades in both those. Yeah, so just take a vote there, guys. Let's kind of look at the analysis here for Euro here now that we're kind of a few minutes into this. So sorry here's the code if you guys need it still. So sorry we kind of took a couple days off, but we're just, I was getting a little bit sick, but we're good. We're not actually sick. So we are possibly rejecting off this weekly zone, right? So that's kind of keep an eye on. We also, there's a daily zone here. We did just sweep it, right? A nice bearish doji coming back down here, most likely on the daily, right? Even though we did have this nice engulfing, we can probably come back and retest this zone here, right? So looking at the 4 hour, we can see that, okay, yes, in fact, we are breaking down as well, right? We can try to just draw kind of a line here to see, okay, we're kind of closing below these areas. This is an important level too, right? For us to close below if we wanted to get bearish. Those two levels are kind of the pivot points, right? The important zone here that we're going to be looking for targets. So I am bearish on this going forward. We also have this giant gap here. So I'm going to be looking to retest. It lines up perfectly with the Monday open, the weekly open here. And that's where we first blasted off, right? Make sure that I actually got the screen here. Good. Yeah, I'm actually showing you guys the screen. So this is kind of the area we're going to be looking to get down to. So we're going to be looking for shorts here. I am short biased going forward, and so no reason to long anywhere here. So hopefully we can get a short. We have some tops here. All right, some tops there. We can hopefully get a short coming up like this. All right. There's also another option right here. All right. And aside from that, that's been tested. I mean, way up here, but that's not going to happen in the Asia session. So we're going to be looking for shorts right around now. So good timing here. If we can get a short going, start watching the structure on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. So that's what we're going to be doing. Joseph, you the man. Hey, thanks, buddy. Okay. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Shit happens too fast. Yeah, everything happens so quickly during the opens. So that's the only reason I was willing to trade the Asia Open, is because it's quite slow and I can actually explain things. And I don't want to trade the London session because I'm sleeping essentially during London. But this is exactly what we wanted. We wanted that little sweep there. Hopefully we crash back down and then we can get a short in. All right, 1 minute breakout, but we still have 3 minutes on the 5, so maybe we can break back down. We got Hunter's back, don't we? Hey, yeah. He doesn't trade the NASDAQ. Yeah, I don't trade the NASDAQ. I only trade, personally, I only trade the Euro and Bitcoin now. I invest in other cryptos, but those are the only two things that I actually trade leverage-wise. Right, so yeah, if you guys want to get in on a vote of where we're going to be actually trading, make sure, or when we're actually going to be streaming, make sure you vote here on Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord here. It does look like New York is going to be a pretty good time. That's really killing it. So I'm probably going to do New York, mid-New York. This does look like it's breaking back down now. Hopefully we can get a short there. And let's look at a couple things. I'm sure you guys want to look at Doge. Doge, as always, it's a piece of crap. It is a useless coin. And eventually it will turn to zero once again because it is garbage, right? Usually people don't invest in garbage thinking that it's going to go up forever, right? But it's crashing back down. We are getting sweeps of these lows. Most likely is going to cause more upside here because it's such a strong move. But the silver lining is we are sweeping these tops here and our weekly is shit, all right? So if we can close this weekly shit, it might be a good idea to take a low leverage short all the way back down to the shit land, right? Where the Doge belongs. Take a big poop, just like a dog, right? This is the ultimate shitcoin. Hunter, I wanted to know whether you teach in-depth institutional concepts in your mentorship. I'm no longer offering mentorships. I do not see value in earning money from mentorships anymore. Because you'd have to, I don't know. The value of my content is too much, so I don't want to teach anyone, right? Make sense? My trading is too good now for me to want to teach anyone it. Doge to zero, indeed. The one fucking Reddit degenerates are the only reason it's gotten pumped before. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Doge is just a hype cycle repeater. Yeah, I've decided to turn off mentorships. It's still, you know, it's still freaking purchasable on the website. But if you did purchase it, I would just refund you. Just because I'm locked. I've got a few mentees that I'm teaching now, and I don't want any more. They got in early, they took advantage of it, and I don't need to teach anyone on anything else. That's all. I don't want the money. Just a note for the euro here, we had some really nice bunch of tops there. So this looks really good on a higher time frame. If we can reject off here and then break back down here, right? Then really what this was a multi-candle sweep, right? If the weekly closes really bearishly, then that's a clean sweep on the weekly, and this is going to be super bearish, and we're going to dive way back down here. I have a feeling it's going to do it anyways, because this is a long downtrend, right? I have a feeling this is going to break, and we're going to come way back down here anyways. Prickly pussy, yeah. Shit's life-changing, yeah. Yeah, Prickly is one of the mentors. Yeah, he said it's life-changing. Honored to be one of the chosen ones. Yeah, I think I've basically capped it out to like there's about 10 people, and I don't want to teach anyone else. These guys take advantage of it. Understandable. Thanks for answering. No problem, man. Yeah. Do we just have to wait to be added to the VP group? Yeah. So the VIP group, if you're doing the signal thing, that's essentially free signals. I've got a huge list of people jumping in. I mean, there's freaking like 30 people already ordered. I gotta let you all in at some point. So let's look at Bitcoin here while we wait. I gotta let you all in, so just let me give me some time. I'll let you all in eventually. And then hopefully we have a good month, right? The boys have been trading well as usual. Yeah. Everyone's been doing well, so should work well, and then hopefully you guys like it. So Ethereum, nice. So here, Bitcoin's really the catalyst to all crypto bull movements, and you're seeing daily candles really just destroying the freaking longs here, right? So it's just destroying the longs and then coming back up. Nice clean sweeps. We're still holding bullishly. That being said, if you're looking at the weekly here, you're seeing a top bearish wick here, right? And now this gives me the indication that we might be close to the top, so I'm thinking risk off on investments here. There's an obvious zone right here, right? Obvious zone that we're probably going to reject off right around 6K. So I'm going to be taking all my risk off right around this zone, and then just holding spot. I am leveraged right now, only about a 2x of a small account, and by small account I mean like 50K, but we're about 2x on that. Yeah. Okay. We want to look at GU, you said? Sure, we can look at GU. I'll take a look at Link here too. Link Bitcoin, just real quick. This is something I was advocating. When Bitcoin goes up, Link's gonna go up way more. Link Bitcoin, this was something I was telling you guys to buy down here, right? And it's rallying up really nice. This guy. Right, rallying up really nice after jumping off this untested zone there, right? And it should come back up to these tops and then further as well in terms of comparison to Bitcoin. So Link's going to be a really good money maker. It's still a great buy. I suggest buying it anywhere in the zone for sure. Still going to keep going up for sure. But again, we're risk off. Bosun, I made a call on Bosun at 2.5 on the signal group, 2.5 here. We got the exact bottom. All right. Anyways, GU. Bitcoin just straight up crashed a few days ago. Alt as well. Yeah, I mean this crash is a bullish crash, if that makes sense, because you can see where the daily's closing. This was a liquidation crash, right? We were just purging liquidity. That's all it was. Most likely it's going to continue up, but because of that weekly close, I am risk off approach until we get to new highs here. And even around the 70K, 69K areas, I would like to be risk off as well, because we're really starting to slow down and I'm expecting a deeper crash here, right? I'm expecting a further move down coming forward. So I would personally like to take off all my risk around this part and then rebuy leverage back down here, right? Back down in like 40Ks, right? Because that's most likely what's going to be happening here. Just so you guys know. Hello, Georgie. Let's look at Forex again. Let me just look at this quick. Hello, Georgie. Let me look at this guy quick. Yeah, so kind of what we're thinking. The structure is not really nice on it, and it was a really strong move to the upside. So we're going to want to wait for more bearishness before we can consider taking a short yet. But that's what we're kind of thinking, right? All right, bud, get on with ya. Yeah, this is the most obvious for the market makers, hey? Hey, stop it. Ow. Approximately 5 billion in longs were liquidated. See, it's nuts. Narian, hey, good to see you again, buddy. In a while. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at GU. Somebody asked for GU a bit ago. Higher time frame. Still hunting for these lows eventually. Would love to come back down there. Where's the weekly? Monthly is shitty-ish. Yeah. Bunch of tops. It's coming to this. Gonna hunt this. Gonna hunt this. Reject off this order block right here. And then it's gonna come down. And then it's gonna target this one, right? That's the higher time frame. Lower. Strong rally. There's not a really good area to catch this. We don't really know where it's going to turn. Could literally come all the way down here if it needed to. But it's going to continue up. I'm just not sure where it's going to turn. Lurking. Oh, you've been lurking, hey dude? Yeah. Never watched live streams. Yeah, we're going to be switching up the live streams. I'm thinking it's going to be during the New York session again. Not at the open, but after the London close, probably. So that'll be good. If you want to take a vote, you can here. Hit the like button if I provide any value to you guys, or if you like me. Just how to sell on GA. So did you take that sell on GA, hey, Mohammed? You wanted to take a short on EU. Yeah, I want to take a short on EU. So GA, right? This was your setup, right? It's on the 5 minute. Oh, so you did take that short, hey? It did come down. This was the first target I was saying if it does pull down here. I wasn't confident enough in taking a short there. It didn't look strong enough. But mind you, now that we do see this level here, hey? That's pretty strong there, sweeping that top. So this is actually a decent short to target here now, right? Most likely it's going to actually come down here even further. There's going to be enough momentum, I think. Unless it rallies off this level, right? Unless it gathers enough liquidity there, then it's going to break down even further. You just had you had the sell on GA, but then you closed it. I don't know why you would close it after seeing this, man. This is quite strong bearish side, eh? want those tops. Have you touched on GU yet? Yeah, we already looked at GU. We're continuing to the upside on GU. One more top sweep. So we got EU again. Look at the 1 hour again on EU. Still busting down. Here's the FVG fill, right? We've already filled the FVG. We need more bearish before I'm willing to short this. I mean, it looks decent. If we break down here, you could take a short on this level. But it's not clean enough for me. I want some clean action. Smash the like button if you're woke. There you go, dude. Robert, yeah. How old are you? And when was your big break when it comes with experience? Dude, I've had 100 big breaks. The thing with trading, man, is you're just gonna keep realizing new shit, right? Like, literally, so I'm 26. I'll be 27 in like a month or two or something. I've been trading since I was 23, right? And there was so many big breaks. There was, the big break of finding a strategy that back tested and was proven to have profitable data, right? That was a big one. There was so many like big breaks that I thought were big breaks, but weren't actually. And then there's so many add-ons to this big break. And what I've basically done is I found one strategy that worked, and then I kept adjusting it. And I just said, okay, how do I make it better? How do I make it better? How do I make it better? And literally this year, so 2021, I've made my strategy better 3 or 4 times already. I found 3 or 4 new modifications to make it even better. And these were big ones, right? These were ones that I am confident in saying that this is essentially a holy grail, right? And I don't want to tell anybody, right? Yeah. I don't want this knowledge to get out too much. Can you guess what that is that I just drank? Mod for anyone who guesses what I just drank. Mod status. PSA is not backed up. They're lying to us. It takes 1 min or 2 to guard now working on this. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Xavier, what does that mean? I've been reading some books you've linked in the Dropbox. Which one do you recommend over the others? I don't recommend any books except for I gotta keep the other ones here. I have a few books here, don't I? Disciplined Trader and Trading in the Zone, 2 by Mark Douglas. Let me put this freaking on here. Alright. 2 by Mark Douglas. Yeah, those are the 2. They're pretty good. They're basically the same thing. He just basically wrote another one because he knew this one did well. So he wrote another one that's basically the same. There's other psychological books, like Slight Edge. Slight Edge is a pretty good one. I mean, that's not trading related at all. I also liked this one, Ray Dalio. He's an investment guy, right? So, and there's another one, Market Wizards. I'm not sure where that one is, somewhere around here. And I have a few just like how to make money books. And a few like mind books. Here's Stephen Hawking, Brief Answers to Big Questions. There's a few things, man. Just read stuff that makes you think. I'm reading one right now called Authentic Happiness, right? You just read, guys. Just read. It doesn't matter what the fuck you read. Don't read trading books. That's what I'm telling you. Trading books won't help you. Mindset books can help you. So think about things like ego. Read about ego. Read about being zen. Read about happiness. Read about things that make you smarter, guys. Things that make you work harder. Things like that. Don't read about trading. Everybody's trying to read about trading. If there was a book that told you how to do stuff, it wouldn't work anymore. Search for ZenPip on Telegram. No. You're getting no. You're getting, don't search for that. You're getting a timeout. Advertiser. Coconut water. Oh, you're all guessing. Okay, you guys were all lean. You guys are okay. Coffee, vodka, water, twisted tea, coconut water. No. Nope. Sprite, cherry Coke. Nope. Fanta. Nope. Nobody's getting mod Coke. Nope. Banana milkshake. Oh, that's a good guess. Nope. Crypto juice. Coffee. No. Nobody guessed it. It was root beer. I don't know why. Root beer's so gross. Why did I order root beer, hey? Trading books be like moving average is a good trading indicator. Yeah, exactly. Like, trading books are so useless. I'm reading Master Your Emotions right now. That sounds like a good book, hey? Like, stuff like that. Just like stuff to control your mind, right? Meditation, ego, things that help you think better. Am I on my chart? Okay, yeah, good. Banana milk, hey? Okay, let's look at one of these charts. Fuck, so it's a milkshake? No. It was root beer, dude. Let's look at this chart. Is this a chart that you're sending me, dude? Could you break down US 30? No, I don't know how to trade the US 30. Yeah, let's look at this chart here. Oh shoot. Trading view. Trading view. Okay. Japanese yen. So you're trying to bust in on the breaker, hey? This was already a really strong move. This is a bad idea, in my opinion, right? Because you've already made such a strong move for the amount of stop hunt that this was, right? So you're comparing the distance of the move to how much liquidity was purged, right? And this is like fucking 10 times already the liquidity purge, right? So this move is already done, in my opinion. So if it comes back up, that's going to be a very strong momentum shift, and most likely it's going to continue the other direction. Yeah, you thought it'd be coconut water. Hey, you can't get coconut water in a McDonald's cup, can you? Saw a video where you said trend lines suck. I refreshed YouTube and it recommended me a trend line strategy video. Yeah, that's funny, hey? Yeah, trend lines are pretty useless. What is this shit, man? TradingView like sucks now, hey? There we go. They fucking changed the URL. That's annoying. No. No, don't do this, dude. Unless you know something that I don't know. Am I really a profitable trader? Yes. I had a negative month, dude. Because of stress, because of something, because of somebody being on my account. Profitable traders are allowed to have negative months too, man. There's so much fucking hate in this industry, right? In the YouTube shit, right? Just use your best judgment based off how people teach, right? They make stupid claims. then they're just marketers, right? If they can actually teach properly, they might know what they're talking about, right? You don't need proof because everything can be faked, right? Sometimes people are profitable, sometimes they're not, right? You can see profit over a long period of time, not over each week or month. Okay. So with this one, unless you know something that I don't know, like there's no reason to shoot for like a 40R trade, right? You should be shooting for like 3 to 5, right? Because there's just no chance that you're gonna, I mean, there's a chance, but you're basically gambling at this point. Unless there's something you really don't understand. Forex boxing match. Yeah, totally, dude. Who do you think, like, out of all the Forex gurus, who do you think would be like the best fighter? Like MMA fighter? Yeah, no shit, because folks listen to dumb pricks who use SR flips. SR flips can make money if you've got a good strategy, right? But when I watch, like, this is how I do these react videos, guys. When I watch all these other YouTubers, like, they don't explain anything properly. And just knowing the actual logic of the market, they don't actually know shit. So that's why I'm like, it's annoying. Right? If you know shit, like you can tell if somebody doesn't actually know it just based off how they talk, right? Go for Raja Banks. Go for Swaggy C. Diesel 6-3 and jacked. Is Swaggy C jacked? I don't think I'd be a good fighter. I might be like the strongest. But I might be like I'm most likely like the biggest one. Not in the height, but have I ever bought a course? Yeah, I've reviewed courses. They all suck. All YouTubers' courses suck. Like they're just regurgitated bullshit. And they don't actually teach you logic, right? All YouTubers' courses suck. I've bought a lot of them. So let's see. This was the other option here, guys. Hey, let's see that level there. Rocks. Oh yeah, Rocks is pretty big too. Hey, he's a bit boofier, isn't he? He's not like lean, but he's probably pretty strong. Eh? That's so funny. Like. Who's the best fighting Forex trader? Hey, who's the best MMA fighter in Forex? That'd be so funny if we like if we got like an MMA fight going between Forex traders. I would do it if it was like if we could arrange it somehow easily. I would totally do like a fun fight. Even ICT. No, ICT is good, man. Like, when I talk about gurus, I'm talking about, like, these flashy gurus, right? People who like marketers, right? ICT is good, man. Like, people who are flashy, like, they all suck. Their courses don't teach shit. Doesn't mean they're not profitable. It's just they suck at teaching. Mind you, I think ICT also sucks at teaching. So you're saying my YouTube trading course sucks too? I mean, it doesn't. My course is not as good as I can trade. So it sucks compared to how well I can trade. The only advantage my course has is I actually break down logic of the markets better than everyone else, right? So that you can actually create your own strategies using logic, right? Using market maker logic. I've never seen another course break down using market maker logic. Please do analysis on EU. We already did, dude. Do I ever trade futures? No. Guys, yeah, we're basically just waiting for a trade here if we can take one. We've kind of already we're just chatting right now. Bitcoin, again, same sort of thing. We're thinking this comes up here. Ethereum, Ethereum, hopefully we break highs from that move, right? Ethereum's really, really busting. I took a long on Ethereum down here at 21, I think. 21. Reason we took the long was because this close. Bitcoin was also closing really strong, right? Getting nice sweeps here on the 4 hour. It should bust up. Hunter, did IG your strategy? You just fuck over retail traders. You target zones with a lot of stops and enter when someone holding the right position gets stopped to. Yeah, basically, like I really just take advantage of other people's liquidity, because you gotta think like a market maker. Like how do you fuck somebody else over, right? Hunter's live shit, free YouTube videos are more valuable than most courses. That's so true. It's so true. My course really breaks down like a lot of stuff I talk about on stream. And then it gives like a couple strategies. Like they're not the best strategies. They're not the strategies I use anymore. But I'm not going to teach you the strategy I use. That's just the fact, right? I refuse. I'll teach you my old strategies that are similar. They're similar. Radium analysis, RSR analysis. Yeah, Nerian, sure, let's look at him. Radium's good. Here, check it. Alright. We had this dump, right? Close this kind of. Unfortunately, I only took some profits at the top here. Unfortunately, we didn't get, I think I was looking for 15. We didn't quite get to 15 to take off the long. I had long down here, so we're about break even now. But we're really getting a, we retested this OB and we swept this low. So most likely, you know, this is looking really good to continue to the upside along with Bitcoin when Bitcoin does. RSR just as bullish as always. Oops. We took some profit again on that rally, right? Came back down. We're at equal lows here, so we might kind of hunt these lows and then continue up. This is a pretty safe area. I'm leaving this. I have a slight long going, and it'll stop out here if it's not, but I am spot majority of it. Look at ADA. ADA we thought was going to really break out, but it busted down just like everything else. Really bearish on this sweep here. I wouldn't be in ADA, right, for an alt right now. Even though it is closing back up here, it is quite similar structure to Ethereum. Ethereum's the safer one. I wouldn't be looking for an ADA long. I'd be looking for the Ethereum long, just as a bit safer, considering we're in a risk-off approach right now. I'm waiting for the fulfillment form from Sharky. Just bought your 97% off code. Yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, you'll get 1 month there for 97% off. Yeah. Where did you learn how market maker logic works? I'm really good at thinking, dude. It's like, you don't need to learn this somewhere. You need to think about being in somebody else's shoes. You need to have a different perspective, right? And it's just as simple as that. Like, if you can logically think well, which I can do very, very well. I'm very good at critical thinking. Then you can determine what somebody's going to do under different situations, right? So the very simple one that I break down so often, let's put an example out here so that I can prove to you that I can actually think, right? This is a so simple one, and we do things like this all the time on stream. If you've longed somewhere in here, right? Then let's say, for example, you've longed. Let's say you've longed right here, right? Where are you going to put your stop? Well, you didn't quite hit your target, right? So your stop can either go in two places, right here or right here. But being in this position longing, you're not going to want a 1-to-1 trade. You're going to want a 3-to-1 trade, right? So that's why this area gets hunted, because that's where most people are going to be putting their stops. Same thing, let's say you longed here, right? Where are you going to be putting your stop? Well, obviously, you're not going to be wanting to have this really long one, right? You can then be a guaranteed guaranteed profit by putting it at break even, right? So again, you're going to be putting your stop somewhere around here, and you're going to get stopped out, right? So it's just using perspective of other people's positions and taking advantage of them. That's all market maker logic is being smart enough to be able to look at somebody else's mind. That's why we're waiting for this, right? Because anyone who shorted in this area had their stop here or here, right? So that's why I was saying I was looking for a reversal either on this area. We didn't get a reversal, or this area. I said at the start of the stream. That's where stops are going to be. It's very easy to find stops. That's just one example. It's fucking logic indeed, yeah. Are the trade signals that you give based on your new strategy? Yeah, when I trade, I'm only using ICT course is great. Yeah. And when I trade, I'm only using my best strategy. What are the red dots on your chart? It just indicates a sweep, right? So you can see that this swept here, right? This one swept here. It just allows it is easier to see clean sweeps, right? So this one swept here, right? This one swept here. It's easier to see, so when I look at the chart, it's very obvious to see where there's liquidity purges. How many pips do I target per trade? No idea. If you're counting pips, then you're using it to float your ego or market so that other people will buy your products. So do I provide logic behind trades that you send as signals? No. Signals are just signals. Sometimes I put a bit of analysis, but I don't break things down. I don't have time for that. So this, you're saying it started a sweep, did a bullshit sweep. Nah, it hasn't swept it here. I mean, it swept right here, didn't it? But that's not enough for me, right? That's not enough for me. Nobody had any stops there. It definitely. So this is just a sweep of people who were supply and demand traders. Right here, this was a supply and demand trader sweep, right? So anyone who was a supply and demand trader, right, they took a short here, and then they put their stop above there, right? So they got stopped out there. That's all that was. So it's not strong enough for me, but it could be busting down right now. Let's see. Problem is, I'm not going to want to enter this just because we've now created on a very obvious double top. Right? Very obvious zone here. And I just want to draw a level, a very obvious level to me, right here. Right there. So this is what I'm thinking. Right now, we're getting people entering in short because they think that this was the top. Most likely, this was actually the initial drop off of the level, right? This was the zone. This was the spot where the market makers hunted the last little bit of liquidity right here, right? So the market makers are still underwater on this trade, right? So they want it to come back up here to close out their trade, right? So now we got these double tops. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to fake out the traders, make them think it's going short, and then have them all put their stops here. We'll use their liquidity. We'll fill these orders that got break even, and then we'll dive down. What do you think of Wyckoff concepts? We talk about this a lot. Wyckoff is a very complicated version of a simple sweep. Wyckoff is simply this, right? It's a range-based Range-based multiple tops, and it comes up sweeps. It's exactly what I'm doing right here, but it's more complicated. Wyckoff's just a terrible explainer of things. Hunter, you don't use any indicators, only price action. Yes, that's true. Where do you see yourself in Forex and investments in 10 years now? Let's say in 10 years, I'm still going to be trading crypto. I'm going to have a lot more money in stocks. I'm going to have multiple real estate investments. So basically I'm empath. No, I'm not an empath. Not at all. I don't give a shit. Yeah, in Forex I'm just going to be trading. 10 years I'll probably be trading $1 million account. And then I'll have a bunch in crypto. I'll have multiple properties. Renting out. I don't know. Mostly looking to get into real estate. I think more than $1 million account isn't really useful for trading, so we're gonna limit it at about $1 million. $1 million, you're still safe to not move the market. Off stream, he puts on Bollinger Bands MACD RSI. Hey Iron Man, what's up, dude? Isn't the spring the sweep? Yeah, basically, he calls it a spring. It's the same shit. There's really dumping down here. That was a really shitty sweep. I think it's bait. I still think it's bait. We're coming up to 6 p.m. now. Sometimes there's some action at 6 p.m. Get out of here. Get out of here, cat. If it provides any value, just hit the like button there, guys. Yeah. As usual. Okay. And if you guys are new, just jump in here. Make sure you jump in the Discord and just vote what time you want the stream to be at. It looks like the New York, like just after like London close would be the best time so far. Why don't I move to UAE? I don't want to live there. Money ain't everything, buddy. I don't want to live there. I want to live in a place that's happy for me. Vancouver is very good. I'm going to be moving to Thailand in the winter. We just have a really shitty time zone, that's all. Okay, UJ sweet. Let's look at UJ. This is really dumping down. Yeah, UJ really had a nice sweep here coming to the Asia Open. Asia Open, really good setup here. Bust down. This move was already done. Don't try to short it. Again, do not try to short this. This move is done. A really strong move. Unless you see another setup forming in this zone on the 1 minute, then you're not smart to short it. You're also sweeping here. Low bottom. Sweep this level here. Right? Anyways. I think it's time to wrap this up here. EU's really dumping down now. We're gonna look for something like this. Again, not looking for a long. We could long on this absolute lows here. We could long there. But I'm hoping we come back up within the next hour. And then we can get a short. Aside from Morona, Colombia is a pretty nice place, cheap as well. Yeah, the problem is Western Hemisphere sucks for time zones for trading. It sucks for trading. The best place for trading is Asia for time zone. If you want to catch them all. Pokemon, you know. What's your take on FTMO? It's good. You should do it. Yeah, Vancouver is. Alright, guys. I'm going to wrap up here. Take a short if we come up here. Take a short if we come up. If not, we're just going to keep dumping. I mean, it's going down. We know this, right? We know it's going down. Here's the reality. God, this cat, man. Hawaii is good for trading. Why is that? Time zone's kind of... Maybe Hawaii, yeah. Where's the Hawaiian time zone here? Alright, guys. Yeah, we kind of came right back down to this origin of the move, right? This was the start of this move. So we might actually reject off this zone and land there. I wouldn't risk... I think we're going to come back. You know, it might be wise to take a short like this. And then just put the stop up here. Right? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for this sweep if we can get it. 4 hours earlier than Pacific. Yeah, here, wait. Let me look at the time zone here. Hawaii. So we'll go like what? So like London or Asia would be 3 p.m. London would be 10 p.m. I mean, Hawaii kind of sucks because then New York is like 3 a.m. And then so you'd have to stay up till like 6 a.m. So Hawaii still sucks. You'd have to stay up till like 6 a.m. Still sucks. Alright, guys, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe. I do this occasionally, not every single day, so I don't always want to. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Much love. Till tomorrow, hey? I'm gonna let everyone in to that Discord there right now.
Dreams go run away. Only change cause I see better. People change, people fade, but I see better days. Could be better, cut for the worst. Ready for the hype means I'm ready with the vibes. Means I'm ready to be first. Means I'm ready for the city on my back. Always work, never lack. When you sleep, make a batch. When the real understand, trying to make 100 grand. You asleep, I go mad. You a bitch, I'm the man. You a hitch in the plan. See a vision and I claim it and I go. All the time, no, I can't find my mind. I could walk down this lonely road. This dream left me on my own, but I never thought that this be my home. I'ma live free, got a halo. Yeah, I move quick like yayo. Simple little fella with a simple little mind. I'ma make a wave that's a rebel from another time, tripping off another dime. Really wish I didn't, but I am. Really wish I'm kidding, but I'm not. Have a couple drinks and I'm caught with the thought that go drop. Sip a lot, drink a lot, cop more, never stop and fuck. My mental takes a beating. Focus on the